everyone, all my 100 subs, Desi here. This was a requested video. Someone wanted to know my thought process when I was solo carrying half of this URF event, and I thought it would be pretty interesting. And the reason why I'm doing it over the clip instead of over the replay like I usually do is because I don't actually have the replay in my match history anymore. So I'll do it over the video. So it shouldn't be too much of a big deal anyway. It's just Nexus Blitz, so I don't think there's gonna be any like important cooldowns for me to like click on a champion and say, oh, this was on cooldown at this moment, and pause it, and it's not a big deal. It's URF anyway, so doing it over the clip I saved should be fine. Plus, on top of that, it gives you my exact perspective. So let's see it. Also, I'm gonna link the original clip down in the description below, in case you people want to see exactly what was going on. So Poppy was trying to pin me down here, and I was like, no bitch, I have 10 million shadows. Jax jumped on me, again I have 10 million shadows. It's all about just using your mobility in the proper way to avoid as much hard CC as possible. And yeah, they finally got me there, but I killed so many of them and did so much damage by that time. I really put a lot of value into that one life that I had, and I still have 2 more here. Now at this point, Twitch had his ult up, and Jax is just diving all over the place here, so there was really not much I can do to contribute to this fight here. So I had to hold back a bit and kind of allow things to play out just for a little bit and use my shadows from a range. Cause listen, there's no way that my team wins here in this specific situation. At least I need to wait for them to come back, so I don't want to just, you know, dig around and do nothing in a corner. So I want to use my shadows and do as much AoE damage as I can and still try to help and be useful. And you can see, because I think I managed to kill him here. Yeah, I killed him, and I was also doing more damage on Alistar. I sniped Poppy at the corner there. So yeah, I had high shadow value here. Even though Jax got a pentakill there, I did a lot of work while my team was kind of just meat shielding for me. And now I'm just poking from a distance, trying to find a good way to get in, and there was my chance right there. I ult in, and notice right here, they're all spread out in a pentagon shape around my shadow, exactly like a pentagon. And Graves has his smoke screen on my shadow, so if I were to go in there, if I needed to run away, it would be easier for me because his smoke screen would slow them. But look down here. Look how close my shadow is to timing out. I don't want to go in until it's almost done timing out, because that's also about the same time that my shadow comes off cooldown in URF. Once it's almost timed out. Look, watch. Yeah, see? It was half a second off of being off cooldown once I swapped. Now here, I E to get some AoE damage, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shadow out, because I'm surrounded here. And Twitch is gonna auto-attack me over the wall. I can't let that happen more than once or twice. And I'm right in front of a Jax who has his Counter-Strike up, and it's just not in a good position for me to be in. But listen, it's a good position for my shadow to be in. And that's exactly what I try to do here. I'm gonna get my shadow out right there. Saw it right there. This is perfect place for my alt shadow and my W shadow to be. Look how much AoE I'm doing here. And then I go back to reset my W shadow. I replaced my W shadow with another one. And I see Ryze following me here. And I don't have ult. So I'm forced to just fight him here. And I do it. I got him. Now here's the tricky part. I'm very low health now. Ryze poked me very hard. I have only 2 lives left. Almost dead. So I need to use the wall. I have to use walls here. To keep them away from me and sustain my HP. And notice how I don't actually cast my shadow here. Look, it's still ready to be swapped with. I didn't double press my W. I didn't double press it. I pressed it first, then I waited to see if Alistar would headbutt. And as you can see here, he's in the animation, but I'm choosing not to ult him. Because he has too much HP. I don't want to use my ult on him right now. Look. There's the switch. Once I register that he's about to hit me, there it is. If I double pressed it, it will just immediately go on cooldown. But you can see for half a second, it's highlighted. That means I did not double press it. I was reacting to Alistar. And I needed to. I need to make him waste his cooldowns. Just like that, see? Look, I don't ult. I don't ult until I'm almost half into range of him with my ult. Because I want to bait his cooldowns. If he pulverizes me right after my ult, Ryze snares me and I die. But I played it smart again. Okay, at this point, he's in ult range. But look when I ult. I'm not doing it right away. Watch. I take a few steps closer here. And then I ult. You can see that I ulted before he pulverized. That means I wasn't reacting, I was predicting. So as you can see throughout this clip, you can see a mixture of predictive and reactive Zed play. Knowing when to predict and knowing when to be reactive is very important on this champion. And I destroy him there because I dodged the pulverize like I was supposed to. And here, there was no way out of that for me. Twitch had his ult up, he had a ton of range, and my ult was down. The only thing I could do was just do as much damage as I can. Just as much damage as I can to Ryze, and I did. I've almost knocked him out. Now look what Ryze tries to do here. He cannot approach me, right? He's gonna die in a stiff wind. He cannot come near me. So he's gonna spam his abilities on the red buff to try to spam his shield, so that the true damage over time, which is inherently in the URF event, will not affect him. Because he's just gonna keep shielding it. And he's gonna try to brute force through the degen and let his team try to fight me. Now, how do I get out of this? Watch and you'll see. You probably missed it there, but I smited the raptor so I can have a bit of extra HP, because I was jungling this game. I double press my W immediately as I have the chance, so that when I get pulverized, I still jump away. Even though I'm stunned, I still get out of that position and I still get into Twitch's melee range. This is very important. Then I get away from his attack range, because I know that I can kill him with my shadows, because I'm good at hitting my shurikens. And that was Twitch's last life. Now the trick... Now here's the thing. I need to kill both of these guys, and I'm on my last life. I have no HP left. But here's the thing. You don't take the true damage over time in URF if you damage enemy champs. It's supposed to prevent people from camping. Now look what happens here. Look how I stop the true damage on myself. And keep in mind, I only have a vague idea of where Rise is. And look at that. My health stopped going down. I killed the guy that was spamming his shield. Look at that snipe. I get the Triumph heal and I stop taking the true damage. Now this is the real highlight right here you're about to see. This is what really made me want to save this. I'm gonna show it to you in normal speed first so you have an idea of my ability to react, and then I'll slow it down for you. Look at that. I shadow towards him because I don't want to risk getting close to him. I don't want to engage on an Alistar, you know? Because if you do that, he's the one that has the upper hand. He's not just an engaged champ, you know? He can also counter-engage very well. If I just flash in on him, if I jumped up to him, he's gonna react and stun me, and there would be nothing I could do. So I need to be the one to react to him. And I can force him to engage on me. Because he can't stay on my shadows. He has no range. He can't fight me from a distance. I can fight him from a distance. So all I have to do is wait until he charges in, and I can react in this way. And I switch out so that he can't auto-attack me, and then I switch back in so I can hit him. I switch out, shuriken him, and dodge the auto, dodge all of his, anything he wanted to do, I dodge it. Then I switch out to avoid anything else he tries to do. Then I go back in to finish him off. Up close, after I use my ranged abilities.
Brave the shadows.
One more time with sound.
Ooh! You're a god, dude.
I know.
That death mark was clean.
Balance is a fool.
So that was my thought process. That's how I carried that. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any other requests, anybody, let me know. I'll find the time and try to make it for you. I'm sorry if I might be delayed, because, you know, I want to do these things for you guys, but at the same time, it's not really a job. And that's perfect. That's perfect for me because I love to YouTube as a kind of personal hobby and not like a kind of like an obligation, you know what I mean? So it's something that I do for myself because I like to look back on these amazing things that I do, and I also do it for you guys because I know you guys like to watch the things that I do, and you like my voice and my edgy personality, and it's just fun. It's fun to do this, and if you guys want me to do more, just let me know, and I will try to find the time and do it. I appreciate you all, and I really do have fun with this. Thank you for watching.